that? Security's early.
How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm fine. I just flew back from Spain, so I'm a little jet lagged, but holding it there.
You're doing great. You look great, and that's half the battle.
Thank you. Describe your character in the film, and how did you get involved in the movie?
My character in the film, I would describe him as probably one of the most badass men on the planet. That's how I would describe him. How I got involved in the movie, they offered me a lot of money. And I said, I'll work for free. No, the studio came to me with the idea about starring in the movie and wanted to go in a different direction, even though the very first movie, the first G.I. Joe, was successful. It was a worldwide hit, considered a worldwide hit. But they wanted to go in a different direction creatively. That appealed to me. That direction was essentially wiping the slate clean, being more rooted and grounded and real, paying homage to our military, but yet also balancing out the fantastical side, because you have these amazing ninjas who are in the movie who do this incredible action sequences and heightened reality action sequences and things like that. So there are a lot of things that appeal to it.
In regards of training, I mean, you obviously are in amazing shape. Did you do something specific?
The way the shirt
Just
lays.
the shirt?
Yeah.
You put it on and wow.
That's it, yeah, that's padded.
So did you have to do any specific training for this film?
I did, yeah, sure. It was a great, tough training regimen for this particular film. I wanted to come in owning the part. That was important to when you become G.I. Joe, and this particular character, Roadblock, in the mythology of G.I. Joe. The guy's a beast of a guy who essentially is the glue of the G.I. Joes. He holds them together, who emerges as a leader in the movie. And also, too, we spent a lot of time, because we were being more rooted and grounded, spent a lot of time with our Navy SEALs. We had our version of a boot camp, which was a lot of fun, working with the boys. And you know, that's what you do. It's what everybody does, by the way. You know, it all depends on your prep and how much time and effort you want to put into it, and how legit you want to be.
Since you started acting a few years ago, did you ever think that you were going to get this far? Did it ever cross your mind that it was going to go that well?
When I got into acting, I have big goals, yeah. Big dreams.
So you believe, are you one of these people that you visualize everything that's going to happen and it actually happens? So how, I mean, you had big dreams, but how did you actually expect that they were going to become true at some point, or?
Well, that's the thing with dreams and with goals. You know, I am one to make them, challenge myself that way. You know, but also too, I am self-aware enough to know that there comes a great amount of discipline that goes in that. So I am not one to, oh, I'm going to visualize something, therefore it's going to come to me. I don't believe in that. I think it's a process that you visualize something, you set your goals, you try and have a 50,000-foot perspective of things, you try to, but at the same time, there is no success without hard work, and you have to be disciplined. I mean, hard-ass work, bottom line. So I knew, now I didn't know that I was going to achieve any of the goals that I set, but I did know I was willing to put in the work. And when you put in the work and you're willing to put in the work for something, even if you don't achieve that particular goal, there's so much value that you can pull from just putting in the work.
We have to assume that there's no one we can trust.
There is one man. General. Call me Joe.
Drive it like you stole it.
As your good friend, you need a new catchphrase.
I don't know much about where I'm from, but I know I strike fear everywhere I come. Government
Let's get to work.
So I wear my gun. I really want the rocket launcher, but I'm still too young. This game give me courage not to fear no one, to feel no pain and hear no tongue. So I hear no screams and I shed no tear.
says I can't come out of retirement.
They didn't say anything about re-enlisting.